Hi, I'm recording this video for fifth time and I want to kill myself. Thank you. A little disclaimer, if you hear any kind of weird noises in the background, ignore it. Since I pressed the record button, total mayhem has started everywhere around me. So yeah, bear with me. Thank you. Hi again. A lot has happened since I've last uploaded to this channel. I dyed my hair black. I regretted dyeing my hair black. Got braces. They actually did a lot of job already. That's how much time has passed. I also got a tattoo. And here I am, here again. I probably should feel bad about the fact that I was missing for such a long time, but I don't. I do apologize to people who were asking me. Some even DM'd me on Twitter asking when is the new video. I'm so honored and I think it's so cute. Thank you everyone. I think it's like 3 people, but it's still huge for me, okay? Because 3 people who are interested in my game is huge for me. So thank you all for supporting and waiting for a new video on a Bo the Wizard the DevLog, which is, spoiler alert, is not happening anymore. I'm not working on that game anymore for one simple reason, because accidentally I fucked up and corrupted the whole project. I mean, I still have the art I've made for the game, which is chef keys. I love the art I've made, okay? This is one of the best things I've ever drawn in my life.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
So even though I have the art, the technical part of the game was a disaster. Let's phrase it like that. It was horrendous, disgusting, horrible. So that's why I don't even want to try to recover the project. One day I might just start over and actually make this game, but it's not happening today. Actually, today I have a brand new video for you about brand new game I'm working on. The game is called Total Ratastrophe. The Ratastrophe word is a combination of rats and catastrophe. The game will be about the cat who fights rats in a dungeon. As simple as that. I will actually come up with like proper story of everything that will happen in the game, because it might be fun just running around and killing rats in a dungeon, but I feel like should have some kind of backstory, like why does the cat kills the rats. I mean, it is a cat, those are rats, obvious, but like why? Let's actually start talking about the stuff I've made. Right here on my screen I have like the list of stuff I've accomplished, and I will just go through it. After I created a new project in Unity, as you do, I decided that the first thing that should be done is the dungeon generator, because the dungeon is like one of the main things in a game, if not the main thing in a game. I found an amazing tutorial by Blackthorn Prod, also known as Noah. I will link all the tutorials, all the stuff I will mention in this video down below in the description in case you want to check this tutorial by Noah about dungeon generation. It's that kind of dungeon generator I need for my game, so I was like, yoink, I'll steal it. Original plan was to just steal the whole generator thing, borrow, and then add on top of working generator stuff I need. Sounds like a good plan, right? Finish the generator and then experiment with it. No, that's not what I did. For some reason I decided to start adding on top at the middle of the copying the generator from the tutorial. It was like halfway done, and I for some reason decided that I need to experiment now. So I broke a lot of stuff. I had a lot of different bugs. One of them is just a bunch of rooms spawning on top of each other and creating this trypophobic kind of thing. When I realized that I broke everything, I decided follow through the tutorial and then think what I want to do with it. And after some time, maybe like 40 minutes or so, I had working generator. The dungeons that were generated by this generator, well, they are amazing, but not good enough. I'm not saying that the tutorial or the generator is bad, it's just not what I needed, not 100% what I needed, and I decided to experiment a little bit more. So how the generator itself works. I fucked up explaining how this generator works on this recording, so I will explain it to you voiceovering while I'm editing. So let's, as an example, take, if we have a top door, we have spawner that will spawn room that has bottom door. So we have an entrance. The other rooms that are being spawned, they will continue the same process over and over again until the generator stops when there's no spawners. I decided to add conditions to these spawners. So for example, the star room can only spawn the corridors. Corridors can spawn three ways and rooms. After I got my generator working, I added corner rooms. These are basically corridors, but bent. Here you can see the dungeon generator generating a lot of amazing dungeons. After that, I decided that I want to make a controllable player. This is just a simple dot with like rigid body, box collider, yes, circle with a box collider. That makes sense for me. And a simple script. So after I had everything working, I decided to work on a camera thing. Hey sis, I must stop explaining again. So what I wanted to explain is how I wanted the camera to work. Basically what I want is not the camera focusing on the player itself, but the camera focusing on the room that the player is in. And that's all I wanted to explain. It's not even difficult, but I still fucked up. Yeah, this was the first day of making the game. Second day of work, I decided to try a new dungeon generator method. Let me just tell you something real quick. If you have working something and then in your head you think, what if I do this other way? Don't do it. You already have it working. And if you do it the way you think might work better, it probably won't. Sometimes I'm just trying to pretend that I'm smart and actually fail all the time. Day 3. Footage of me trying yet another method of room spawning and failing. Day 4, finally doing something productive. I recovered everything from previous fail. After I recovered everything, I started working on doing some improvements to the dungeon generator. Hi, it's editing me. As you probably already can tell, I have some issues explaining stuff at the end of this video, so I'll just re-record myself and re-explain myself. I apologize for the quality of this video, which gone even worse. Also, I apologize for my appearance because right now I look busted. I mean, the camera is so bad that you probably can't tell. Also, I apologize for the mess on my bed. I'm not cleaning for this, okay? So relax, chill. I think I'm the one that needs to chill. What I wanted to explain but wasn't able to. What I fixed is the bug. I mean, I wouldn't call this a bug. There's the issue with the rooms that would have doors that would be blocked by the wall from the next room. It's not a big deal, but in the future it might cause me some problems, so I decided to fix this. I wrote a simple script. I won't go into any details how that works because I don't have time and strength and mental health, and I'm just, in a weird mindset right now. And I'm editing, so I'm not explaining anything. I mean, also I'm not explaining anything because I can't be sure that this is the right way to do something, so I apologize for that. Okay, I'll continue. Here you can see just a screenshot of the dungeon, which is very big. Like, the dungeon is big. There's a lot of corridors, a lot of ways you can go, and there's not a single room you cannot access. And I'm so proud of this generator, let me tell ya. This is probably the greatest thing I've ever programmed in my life. So yeah, basically this is what I did that day, just improved the generator. Not much was done that day, but also a lot at the same time, which I like. The 5th day of the development. Here I decided to add some visualization, I guess, some effects to the camera. I added fog, I guess. Not actually fog, but maybe darkness around the room, so you can see only the room you are in, so you can't see the neighbor rooms until you enter them. That's what I meant. Also, I added boss room generator. The generator would pick a random end room and make it a boss room. Right now, it just puts this ugly drawing I made on top of it. Later, there will be an entrance to a boss room. After that, I decided to work on the doors. The idea is when you enter the room, there are some enemies you need to defeat before you can leave the rooms. I also made like temporary placeholder enemies. They have no AI, they have nothing. I just made them real quick for demonstration purposes. You just need to collide with them and they will be dead. This is how it works just for now. Also, I made doors system that will check if there's no enemies, then the doors can be opened. Here you can see the footage of everything working. Day 6 and 7 actually. I haven't done that much work in those 2 days. What I did, I decided to start working on a map because I think that if the dungeon generator in roguelike type of game is the main thing, then minimap is the second main thing you need. It's voice over me again, don't ask. Basically what I did, I just followed through the tutorial by Brekkies. When I had working minimap, I just added like a little bit of visual stuff from me on top and had a working minimap. Right now you can't open minimap in like full screen mode to see the whole dungeon, but I will work on that in the future. Right now we can see the minimap in right top corner of the screen in like little square. Currently that's the whole game. Right now, actually, by the time this video is out, you can play this. There's not much to do in this game just yet. The most fun you can have is just exploring different shapes of the dungeon. I will link my itch.io page of this game in the description. Please check it if you're interested. If you want to support me, game, the development of it, follow me on YouTube. If you want some updates in between the videos, follow my Twitter, because when I do something in a game, if I have any progress in a game, I post this on my Twitter. And right now, I gotta go. Bless you. Bye.
Yes, sis. Pop off. Go in. You didn't have to snap so hard. Yes, sis. Go in. So how much am I getting paid?